Hello, I am Afiniki Akanet, author of Life Without Coffee, Choosing Happiness Over Stress. Today I'm going to do a reading to do with time management. Some people get by with their poor decisions without creating any problems for themselves. But the sad thing is that they unknowingly miss out on good opportunities due to poor time management. This is usually more obvious when it comes to deadlines. A man sees an email at the end of his lunch break advertising a job he thinks will be great for him. He marks it as unread and decides he will apply later. He gets home at 6 p.m., has dinner and relaxation, then switches on the television. 3 hours later, he's dozing off on the sofa and later drags himself to bed. He remembers the email during his coffee break at work the next day. He sets a reminder to read it properly and apply that evening. Then he uses his lunch break to chat on the phone with a friend and gets home tired again at 6 p.m. He opens his email and gets distracted by a special offer email, which led him to search and book unrelated flights for his next holiday. He's too tired to look at the job adverts email again and keeps postponing it for another few days. By the time he finally reads the email properly, he finds he has now missed the application deadline and feels angry that he did not apply because it sounded like the perfect job for him. He will now never know what could have happened if he applied. He may have gotten a new and fantastic job, he may have only gotten to interview stage, or he may have never even received a reply, but we'll never know now. Does this sound familiar? We tell ourselves, well, it wasn't meant to be, but is that really true? He had so many opportunities to act on the email if he really wanted to apply, but he chose to do non-urgent tasks instead. No one was hurt by his decisions, but a series of episodes like this can seriously affect one's overall position and achievements in life. He could have woken up early one morning to complete the job application before work, knowing that he's normally tired after work. He could have also read the email properly at lunchtime and made a plan of action once he knew what the deadline was. This kind of scenario happens every week with grant applications, job applications, discount offers, school applications, venue bookings, etc. I personally feel that bad timing and lost opportunities can be avoided most times by forward planning and prioritization. I'm not perfect at this, but I believe that it is one of the ways I manage to get things done. I sometimes even have to do things months in advance just because I have forecasted that I will not have time to do it when most people will be doing theirs. This just means that I may not seem to be relaxing as much when people would normally expect me to be, but I am happy and less stressed at busier periods. I'll leave it there. That was from page 20 of Life Without Coffee. If you're already good with your time management and prioritization, then well done. There's no limit to your potential. Continue, that's great. And if reading this story today has challenged you to think of ways to change, especially after this lockdown, I wish you all the best with that, and I would strongly recommend that. As always, I do love to hear your comments. I do love to read your emails, so please feel free to contact me. In the meantime, let's all stay strong and stay connected. Take care.